How's it going, everybody? My name is LeunameGames, but I'm technically not LeunameGames. I'm actually LeunameGames from at least 7 hours in the past, and I wanted to make this clip basically to explain something about a couple things, just in case present me forgets to explain. The main one being why I haven't uploaded in a while. The last video I uploaded was 2 weeks ago, uh, and I didn't mean to stop posting. I'm 100% honest. I did not mean to stop posting. It's just that things have been very busy with me because at the same time of this, I am also currently a college student, and that has taken up a lot of my time. So, oh, uh, I apologize for that. I do not intend to stop. I promise that I do who intend to keep posting for you all. Um, I can't say like when exactly it'll be posting, but I'm gonna try and make sure that my videos go up on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's at least my goal. But again, I can't make any promises because college has taken up a lot of my time. That's basically all I had to explain. I hope you all forgive me. Thank you so much for your patience, and I really do apologize for the delay. I'm going to be posting my review of Onitama today, and I'm going to try at least to get as many videos out for you today to try and make up for it. Thanks again so much for your patience and understanding, and I again apologize for the delay. And I have no other words right now, so see you in the video. What's up, tabletop gamers? My name is LeunameGames, and welcome back to LeunameGames. Tonight I am sharing my thoughts on the two-player abstract strategy game, Onitama by Shimpei Sato and published by Arcane Wonders. In this game, two players play as martial art masters and four of his students, and they're basically trying to play cards to either capture their opponent's master or put their own master on their opponent's shrine. First one to do it's the winner. So, what are my thoughts on Onitama? Well, let's start with the artwork. The artwork in this game is incredible. For the most part. I mean, the one thing that I'm kind of iffy with was the pawns themselves. They look pretty cool, don't get me wrong. It just seemed kind of eh to me. I don't know what it is about these that I don't like them. It's just meh on the pawns. But the board, on the other hand, absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Well, I mean, I can tell the designer or the artist went into a lot of detail trying to make these. Same thing with the cards. The cards extremely well done. I like how like in the creatures like this mantis, they actually did it. It went as far as doing like a little graffiti, not graffiti, calligraphy marker of a mantis. And he did a really good job in almost trying to make it look like an actual symbol. I'm going to give the artwork for this game an 18 out of 20. Now, normally I would go on to discussing the theme of the game, but since this is an abstract strategy game, I actually have to skip this one because in abstract strategy games, theme doesn't really have any presence. Now, I guess you could defend it by saying that you're using the arts of the animals to fight off your opponents. Like, if you can really get into the theme, then I guess it works, but it really just feels like it really has a chess feel to it, which is not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. I love chess. It was one of my favorite games as a kid. But that's more like a pasted on theme than anything else. So, theme I'm going to have to skip. It's not detracting from my overall thoughts of the game. It's just not going to be included for this review. Meanwhile, the mechanics are pretty much top notch. I mean, when you play this game and you are given the 5 cards to use, you are going to be using them the entire time, and you are going to be on the edge of your seat from start to finish. The flow of the game is very smooth, and what I like the most about this is that, which applies to almost every abstract game, is that if you lose, you gave your opponent the win. And the thought of you being able to give your opponent the win essentially adds it's kind of a tension level to the game, but a manageable one. It's basically enough to where you're basically slightly hesitant about making your decision, and it forces you to think maybe a couple turns ahead or what your opponent's going to do. Because, and this has happened to me, because there have been games where I, without thinking, I took my turn and then I realized I just gave him the win. I gave my opponent the chance to beat me. Something else that I found that's pretty interesting is that you actually know what your opponent can't do because you have the 5 cards and they're all visible. So you have limited movements and you know what you can do and you know what your opponent can do. Which makes all the decisions you make in the game all the more important because, as I said, if you lose, you basically gave them the win. In terms of simplicity, I'm going to keep this short. This game is easy to teach. The box says 14 and up. You could probably teach this to a 10-year-old and they will understand what what to do. They're probably not going to have the strategies down, but they will definitely be able to play. Simplicity, 20 out of 20. In terms of balance, same way. This game is balanced in terms of depth and in terms of length. The box has 15 minutes. That is probably one of the few times where a company actually gets it right. I have played games that have only taken 15 minutes. I have played games that only take 10 minutes. And I've played games that took half an hour. The intention of this game is a filler game and it fits that category very well. 20 out of 20 for balance. Overall, I really enjoy this game. I'm going to give Onitama an A, or as you number graders like to call it, a 97.5. So with all that being said, I want to know, what are your thoughts on Onitama? Do you agree with my thoughts? Do you disagree? Or are you just somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll have a discussion. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Later!